Halton.
My question is for the Minister of Community Safety and Correctional Services. Minister, in my riding of Halton, we have two large correctional facilities that play an important role in our community: Maplehurst Correctional Complex and the Vanier Centre for Women. They house close to 1,800 inmates, and that's a considerable number of people and a huge responsibility. Mr. Speaker, I've met on several occasions with Correctional Services staff, and they often bring up the need for more officers in our institutions. Now, we know that our correctional staff work hard every day to keep our communities safe. It is a difficult and important job, and we thank them for their tireless efforts. But we also know that to support the good work that they do every day, we need to continue hiring more correctional officers. In fact, correctional officers often explain that additional staff will help improve safety, expand programs, and build a positive correctional system. So, Mr. Speaker, could the Minister please explain what the government is doing to address this need?
Thank you. Minister of Community Safety and
Thank you very much,
Services.
Speaker. And I really do want to thank the member for Halton for her advocacy on behalf of our correctional workers in the province of Ontario. Speaker, it is absolutely clear to me and everybody that I speak to that the correctional system must be transformed. And Speaker, we know that the status quo cannot continue. Speaker, we also know that our correctional services staff, including our correctional officers, are the backbone of our correctional system. And government recognizes that hiring additional correctional officers must be the first step in this transformation. Speaker, that is why we have already hired 710 new correctional officers since 2013. Wow. But Speaker, we're not stopping there. Last month, I had the pleasure to join both members from Halton and Burlington, along with Alex Suwicki and Gord Longi from OPSU at the Ontario Correctional Services College, where we announced they will be hiring additional 2,000 new correctional officers over the next 3 years.
Supplementary, the member from Burlington.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you for that answer, Minister. I was also pleased to join you for that announcement because, to me, it symbolized how our government is moving forward with the transformation of corrections in Ontario. It was also a powerful opportunity to witness public service in action and to talk to corrections recruits about their desire to make a difference in the lives of those they hope to help on a daily basis. I know, too, that the addition of these new corrections officers will make an important difference in the safe and secure operations of the institutions across our province and help to put corrections back in correctional services. That said, Mr. Speaker, as the Minister works hard to add new corrections officers to the system, there are other challenges that need to be addressed. In addition to the need for more staff, we are hearing about the need to increase mental health supports for inmates and to develop more effective rehabilitation programs across Ontario. Minister, we already know that building bigger jails in Ontario is not the only answer to addressing these challenges, nor is it the way to build safer communities in our province. So, Mr. Speaker, through you, will the Minister please explain his plan to continue transforming corrections in Ontario?
Thank you very much, Speaker, and that's a very good question, because the member is absolutely right that we need to make sure that we transform the system, and the way we deal with the capacity issue, Speaker, is not by building more jails, Speaker, but in fact reduce the demands for jails. That's where the success will lie, and that's what's going to ensure that our communities are safe. And Speaker, it's important that for exactly that reason we invest in mental health training for our correctional officers and services for inmates so that we can provide them the appropriate care they need while they are in our care and custody. And that's why, Speaker, we have added 32 new mental health nurses across Ontario and worked with CAMH to develop additional mental health training for those who work in our institutions, and a comprehensive review of our segregation policy is also, Speaker, underway. In addition, Speaker, we are building a 122-bed regional intervention center at EMDC, which is going to help further. Speaker, there is a lot more to do, and these transformation will not happen overnight, but we are committed at our end to get the job done. Thank you.